Hi everybody, today we're going to do a winter Christmassy theme. So I kind of want a winter kind of cool gray tone with pops of white background. And then I want to do a red barn with a wreath and maybe a Christmas tree inside. It's going to be out in the country, so I'm thinking maybe some kind of a fence to keep the farm animals in, but we're going to make it kind of snowy. So I'm going to start with the background. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of white and a little touch of black to get kind of a little bit of a grayish color, very soft gray. And I just want to kind of wisp this into the background, mostly where the sky is. I'm going to add a little bit of water to guide the paint on. Just going to make messy brush strokes just to kind of fill in my canvas. And we can get our sides. You get a little bit more darker gray in there, just to kind of add a little bit more to it. So white. And maybe we'll get a little mountain in there. I'm just going to make a little bit more of a gray, darker gray. I'm going to add some little trees to the background, a bit darker. go back to the snow part, or the ground part. Continue using my white and gray. Just trying to fill in the space. I can modify any more that I need to later. But for right now, just kind of fill it in. Get a little bit of snow on our mountains. We'll get a little bit of snow in our trees. Oops. I missed a little spot or two. Just complete the ground area. A little bit of snow on our trees. All right, we're just gonna let that dry and then we'll come back. We'll add the barn. I'm thinking right here, the Christmas tree, maybe some clouds. Actually, let's go ahead and add some clouds. I'm gonna take a sponge, makeup sponge. We'll just kind of create some little clouds in the sky. All right, we're just gonna let that dry for a little while and then we'll go ahead and do the barn. So I've let the background dry and I have painted on, or I'm sorry, I have chalked on the barn elements. So I've got a little bit of red paint and I'm going to find my outline from my chalk. I'm using kind of a chiseled brush to get this to slide on a little easier. Just kind of outlining before I fill in. All right, we'll probably give it another coat and probably some slats. But right now, we're just gonna let that set in. I want to do a fence. I'm thinking right along the sides, maybe at an angle. Maybe at an angle. We'll do a dark gray. I did not want that one there, so I'm going to try to remove it. Fun part about learning how to paint is learning how to fix mistakes and or perceive mistakes. So I don't like that there. Just going to get a little water on my paper towel and just kind of scrub that out. Sometimes if you get it when it's still wet, it's way easier to remove. This kind of tried to set in, so it was already drying. All right, and now it's removed. I just wanted to move it a little farther down. All right, so we're gonna do 2 lines, top and bottom. A little bit of red on my pinky. I think we'll do it on the other side. Maybe, I guess we could do it the same way. Or maybe we'll just go along the side. Should be able to add another layer of red to the barn. I'll add a little touch of black to some red. A little bit of a darker effect. has dried a little bit, and then add a little bit more of a darker shadow to the roof line. Even just a little bit more. Maybe we'll extend out just a little tiny bit on this side as well. Now that I've got that on there, I'm going to go ahead and start to create some snow on my fence. So I'm going to switch to another smaller brush. I'm just going to dab a little bit of snow along the fence. Now that the tree is drier, we can start adding some to our tree. Use a little bit of green. And a little bit of yellow. So I've made a nice bright green, but I also want to make a slightly darker green as well. And we're also going to add a little wreath up top. And I'm making a little circle. Just adding a little bit of snow to the rooftop. And maybe some little icicles coming down. I'm going to add a little bit of white and a little bit of yellow. Trying to get a bit of a glow in here. Okay, not loving that. Okay, a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow. So I changed out my water and got fresh water because I'm going to make snow, and I just want to take a little bit of white and water to get a very milky consistency. And I want to create snow. So just going to flick my brush. I'm thinking maybe a different consistency of brush. I don't know. Personally, I like the long, big, round one. That'll work a little bit better. Oh, yeah. However, there is a little huge dollop I want to get rid of. Just a big chunk of paint. And I do want to use this consistency so you could see that it's snowing in the trees or even on the fence area. And there you have it, the final piece. Fun Christmas project. If you like this video, please like it, please share, please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these. But thanks for coming, you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and hopefully you'll paint this and it'll be a nice holiday tradition that you keep in your home. Anyway, you guys, thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing. And if you want to see more of these videos, keep on coming back. If you want to buy me a cup of coffee, link is in the description below. I much appreciate it. It helps keep this channel running. And Thanks for coming, you guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and hopefully you'll have a great new year to come.